Okay, this is the full band walkthrough for We Will Dance. It's a little bit complicated, as I found out Wednesday when we tried to do our practice. But I'm going to try to figure out how we can do this together. So what I want to start off with that in the keyboards, I want it to be that low, hit and that, making sure you hit that low thing. And I'll be playing along with you. I'll probably play that first one and then so it's just that octaves down and down and down and down and down like that. So I'll play probably by myself that first two times through that. Boom, and at the same time that the keys come in, drums should be going do something, and then you might want to do a thump on the bass drum. Like a heart beating almost. So that's when I want to, the other singer should encourage the congregation to clap along with it. So the clapping is, it's kind of tricky, but we want to help our congregation to figure this out. So the clapping goes like this. So it's like, clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Like that. 1, 2, clap, clap. 1, 2, 1, 2, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So it's on the 3 and the 4 and the 6 and the 1, which is kind of strange. But since the congregation doesn't probably know the lyrics of this anyway, it's going to be good to teach it to them right off the top. So that's how it starts. And then the first verse is basically just bass, keys, guitar, instrumentally. Sing a song of celebration, lift up a shout of praise for the bridegroom will come. Glorious one, and oh, we will look on his face. This world will be a much better place. And then the drums gotta come in on here, in between verse 1 and verse 2. But before we go to verse 2, there's that when it switches to the C, dum, bum, 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 bum. You want to do that thing, and the whole band kind of hits that and then takes that break, except for maybe the drums. Although, well, the drums do a little bit, but you might want to do a pickup, into the next thing if you want to. So the drums, and then the feel changes a little bit on the second verse. So dance with all your might. So those claps, that clap, 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 the band wants to emphasize that. Keyboards and guitar, we want to emphasize that. So we're on verse 1. this time we don't break. Pure spotless bride. On me. So, then the drums just got, I mean, we got to be building up to that, and then that chorus is just like an explosion of joy. So, on that, the only time we don't break from the C going into the G is the last time, is when we go into the chorus. Every other time on those verses, we break, we have that silence. So we have that break. So, even though I didn't put complete silence in there. And bass. If you want to do something funky and cool there, like, this is a good song to do it, where you can go, you can do your bass thing, and it will sound so good. So, a strong, pure, spotless bride. Now, on that A sustained, I need that harmony to the So let's emphasize that instrumentally, and whoever's singing harmony, emphasize that harmony. You sing that harmony while I am, because I'm in the melody, it's not there. So a pure spotless bride, that's what I'm singing, and the melody needs to have that la la we will dance, you know, that kind of thing. And then the chorus is pretty easy. So, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Let me just make sure I have it up here. So, oh, and we will dance on the streets that are gold, the glorious bride and the great Son of Man. Let every tongue and tribe and nation rejoice in the song of the Lamb. Back into the third verse. So, the same things that happened in the first verse and second, between first and second verse, will happen between third and fourth verse. So we have that. So, drums, I'm not sure what to tell you. But I hope that you can have that 6/8 feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope that inspires some ideas of what you could do. Okay, one of the last things that we need to hear about this, not the last thing, but one of them, is on that bridge. So the bridge is an echo. It's a call and response. Sing, and it's a little softer than the rest of the song. Sing aloud for the time of rejoicing. It's a sing aloud for the time of rejoicing. The risen King, our groom, is soon to the risen King, our groom, soon to the wedding feast to come. His mounting feast to come. Is now and lift up your voice, proclaim the coming plan. And then we have the instrumental. Go to the A instead of the D. Just like that, going back into that chorus. Oh, when we will dance on the streets that are gold, glorious bride and the great Son of Man, let every tongue and tribe and nation rejoice in the song of the Lamb. So, by the way, before I keep going, that instrumental, did you catch it? It's the whole band, everybody, bum, 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 and then the drums got to do, you got to do some awesome fill in between those things. So, and bass, if you can play, I mean, this is your time to jam right here in this instrumental. Just bust out what you want to do there, because that will sound boo doo doo. Do it. It'll sound so good. The last thing, though, when we go back to the chorus, the last time we go to the chorus, because we're going to repeat it, we don't go, we don't break. We just keep going. In the song of the Lamb, we add a little thing. We will dance, we will dance on the streets that are golden. The door is bright in the great Son of Man. Let every tongue and tribe and nation rejoice in the song of the Lamb. And then we sing that part. Rejoice in the song of the Lamb. And then one more time. Rejoice in the song of the Lamb. We will dance. And it's important, the entire band just cuts out, hits that really quick, and then cuts out in the song of the Lamb. We will dance. So we hit the one, hit the D on the one, bop, even the drums, just bop. And then it's harmonies there, and they got to be good. So my part is, we will dance. And then whatever you want to fit to that one, do it. We will dance. We will dance. So it's all within that D chord. We will dance. We will dance. Something like that. But we want to hit that, and it just is like, oh, it sounds so awesome. Well, that's the last thing that we say. So that's how you play that one. It's a long tutorial, long walkthrough, but hopefully that's better. Now, drums, you got to work on something great. I don't know what to tell you to do, but I hope you can hear some sort of really rousing, kind of like something just awesome, where you can kind of let loose a little bit on this one. I just think that this is a great song for drums and bass. Like, if there's any song that's great for that, it just, to me, that's just what I'm thinking. I'm just envisioning it. So please have fun with it. Please make it loud, ruckus. I use that word way too much because no one uses it. Just have fun with it. It'll be awesome. Thanks.